While in India, pressure building on the government, as Neha mentioned, as unrest continues in Manipur. A police officer was killed in the region's capital, Imphal. In Bishnupur district, locals clashed with security officials, leaving at least 25 people injured. Local women from the Meitei community reportedly tried to brush past a barricade for a mass funeral for victims of the clashes after state court ordered that the burial be postponed. Security personnel fired tear gas to break up crowds. Looters have also stolen arms and ammunition from security posts. Strict curfews remain in place but were briefly lifted during the day to allow people to buy essential items. Manipur has come to symbolize deadly sectarian conflict between the majority Meitei and the minority Kuki, who are fighting over rights for jobs and government subsidies. More than 180 people have been killed in the state since violence first erupted in May. And it's back to Neha in New Delhi to bring us up to date on this issue. Neha, a lot of pressure, as you mentioned, as you hinted at earlier, on Prime Minister Modi's government following these clashes. The opposition now demanding detailed discussion on the issue rather than just a statement. How can we expect Mr. Modi and his administration, his party rather, to respond to this?
Well, this entire session of the monsoon session of Parliament has been a complete washout. We have not seen much business being transacted in either house. Both houses have seen repeated disruptions over the opposition's demand that a detailed discussion be held on the security situation in Manipur, and also that Prime Minister Modi come to the House and make a statement. The no confidence motion that was moved by the opposition parties is a ploy to get Mr. Modi to come to the House, because Indian rules demand that when a no confidence motion is tabled, the opposition is allowed to make its statement in the House, and then the government is to defend itself, and that's what's going to happen next week. We're given to understand that post the 8th of August is when that no confidence motion will be taken up. There's also a sense of understanding, we believe, between the opposition and the government, because there are only 6 days of work left in this session, and both sides are keen to find some sort of middle ground. The government still not giving in on the opposition's demand that the Prime Minister deliver a statement, but both sides have agreed that there will be a detailed discussion. It's quite likely to happen on the 11th of August, which is the last day of Parliament, but they're still not seeing eye to eye on what the joint statement post that discussion will say. The Congress party and the other opposition parties are keen on mentioning a constitutional failure, as they call it, of the government in Manipur, which is also the BJP's government, which is Prime Minister Modi's party. But of course, there is concern about the situation on the ground, and that's giving the opposition more ammunition, because, like you said, there was another instance of violence, a police officer shot dead. We've seen mobs looting police armories, and the situation there remains quite tense and volatile.
Well, thanks for that, Neha Purnia, reporting live to us there from New Delhi.